They pull the weave off. All the women who independent, throw your hands up at me. Beyonce gave you that. Hey, even Beyonce is in subjection to her, man.
That's right.
So she's just misleading you to get paid. Okay? Because she listens to what Jay-Z says, man. Alright? Yeah, I think you want to get Isaiah 32. It's been a while since we went in there. 32 and 2. And it says a man, you see all these men that you're looking down upon, the Lord said a man shall be a hiding place from the destruction. Because the destruction is going to come like a wind, meaning that you can't stop it. Because Esau can't stop the wind from blowing. Anytime there's a hurricane, has Esau got a scientific way of stopping hurricanes? They just wait for it to do the destruction, and then after they clear up the rubble. There is no limitation. You know how they have damage limitation? There is no damage limitation for a hurricane which is caused by wind. So the Lord said the destruction is coming like a wind. So what makes you think you're going to be able to fight against it?
There you go.
Yeah, you wanted to say something?
Yeah. It's like, and they got something called future prevention. Future prevention after it's happened. But yet still, the next time it happens, it's the same bullshit again. Nah, come on, man.
Hey, you gotta be like them Edomites that get them sandbags preparing for a flood.
There you go.
You gotta be like them Edomites that get them sandbags out.
Still doesn't work.
And even when we was telling you years ago to get ready for what's coming, you despised everything we said. You went and got your weave and your nails done, so now it's time for you to get hurt. So read that. Isaiah 32 and 2.
This is Isaiah chapter 32 verse 2.
Read that.
And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place.
Right, because this place is going to be dried up. And it says, a man of Yahweh shall be a hiding place. And the men of the Lord don't want you.
That's right.
Because a lot of these women are bigoted. Okay, they got this misindependent mentality. You ain't gonna be with a man of the Lord having this misindependent mentality. Because hey, men of the Lord are alpha males, man. They can't accept being, you know, ruled over or being, you know, shoved to and fro like a wooden cabin. Nah. And a lot of these women, their personality comprises of that. They like to control you like a yo-yo. But that's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
That's how you know a lot of you women ain't gonna find the man of the Lord. It says a man of the Lord shall be a hiding place. So that means you're gonna get got. Because when it's coming, there ain't gonna be no man of the Lord to hide behind, so that the wind can miss you.
They're gonna think that they can fight on their own, innit?
That's it.
So just like how you're saying how these women are bigoted, where do you think they're getting it from? They're getting it from families, you know, they ain't got no man of the Lord as their father, innit? In the first place. So that's why they're coming out with this whole independent, I don't need a man, because
there's no representation.
Their mother didn't need no man, so it's just gonna show the same attitude to their daughter. And then look what happens now, innit?
Foolish woman is coming.
Yeah, because you see these jakes here, a lot of these jakes were raised by their grandmas and aunties, man. There were no men in the house because they didn't. You see, a lot of these jakes here, they're prideful, man. They got big egos. That's why a lot of them can't stay in the house with these Eves, man. Because they live with these Eves for a while, and the Eves start losing their mind. They can't take that shit, so they up and leave. So a lot of times they like to say, I'm a single woman, I raise my kids. But who chased the man out of the house? You did. Your attitude is the reason why he's not in the house no more. Because the Most High created Jacob to be an alpha male. You're trying to tame him, but you can't. So someone's got to leave. And in most cases, this society favors the men to be put down and the women to be lifted up.
That's
right. You've got a damn woman on the money.
Basically, Eve is trying to destroy the natural order, the natural way of things. How the man is supposed to be on top of her, you know. Basically, you know. We're basically, you know, on top of, like, Eve is lower than us, right? That's just the natural order, isn't it? Men of the Lord know the natural order of things, man. We ain't gonna be letting no woman twist man up and bend man out of shape. Man. Just let it be, man.
Slakia.
And also, Bob Shaw, let me say one thing. And the women that raise the men, more time, they either come out effeminate or they come out, they don't know how to act. That's why it says menstruous women shall bring forth
monsters, God. Slag that, and Cap said it best one time. He said it's penis envy, isn't it? That? It's penis envy, man. You know what I mean? These women, they think they can do it all, and you can't. You're built differently to how men are built. You know what I'm saying? Like, play your position, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Recently, I found out that the women that they go to the armies and that.
Right.
They put down a test for them to join.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah.
You're going into a war zone, but you're putting down a test to get in the requirements because she's a woman.
Right.
She's not supposed to be there in the first place.
She's not supposed to be there, and even in the scripture it says, that if a woman decides to leave or she wants to leave, she can go. The men are supposed to stay with their children in their household. Do you know what I'm saying? But in this society, everything's flipped upside down.
Right. But you know why Eve is allowed to do that? Because Esau's given her the power to
That's
do
right.
that.
That's right. Because it goes back to the Garden of Eden.
Right.
When Satan came, Satan wasn't no serpent, man.
Not at all.
The serpent was a metaphor to tell you he had the spirit of a serpent. Okay? He went behind the man's back to infiltrate the woman.
Right.
That in itself was a serpent-like move, man.
That's right.
Because he should have gone to the man first and said, yo, you know what? You know you could be like the Most High. But what did he do? He went behind the man's back and spoke to his woman.
Right.
That's a move of a serpent.
Let me add to that, because when I go to the gym, there's a certain ginger Edomite in there. I go with my wife sometimes. Whenever I go in there, back in the day he used to say wah wah, but when I come to the street, I kind of stop talking. When I go in there, you say it, and I'm with my wife, he won't say nothing to me. But when I'm not there, my wife goes by herself.
Yeah.
Talk to my wife.
Yeah, you see it.
Where's big man? Oh, he's not in here today. But when I see him, he don't say nothing.
Right.
That's Esau, man.
That's Esau, man.
That's the same spirit he had from the beginning.
That's that same
That's the
spirit,
same
man.
spirit, bro. Being a snake, man. Being a damn snake.
Being the devil that
You know what,
Because if he went to Adam, Adam would have
That's
rejected
right.
him.
Yeah, that's right.
I was just
Boxed
about
him in his face or
I was
something.
just about to say that because the breath of life, the laws, the commandments, the statutes, the way of how to carry yourself was breathed into the man, not the woman.
Right.
So you know the man wouldn't have been tricked like that. To
Eve went and took the apple and made like a nice rice and peas and something.
She
Stuck it in there and then Adam just ate it.
participated in something.
Right.
Yeah, man. So she trespassed against the Lord and she got Adam to trespass too.
Right.
And most of the time, that's what happens to our men. Because why? They follow behind their women.
Right.
Okay? The reason why a lot of our men fall, valiant men in Israel that you would have thought, nah, that could never happen to him. The reason why they fall is because they follow behind women. Okay? The number one kryptonite for Jake is women. There's nothing wrong with loving women, but you can't be a follower of women if you want to succeed under the Lord. Because the Lord is a man. He said that many times in the scripture. He's a man. He made the woman to serve the man.
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
So all of you manginas out there, you're not going to make it into the kingdom of Yahweh. If you think somehow the Lord is going to somehow have mercy and backtrack, you're not going to make it. Because, get 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Let's get it.
1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9.
It was very specific. All these sirens, man.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's how you know this place is in trouble.
Yeah,
The Lord is bringing it, man. The Lord is bringing it. Look how many sirens is going on since we've been out here, man. But prior to us actually teaching, we wasn't hearing no sirens.
That's right.
And that's how you know when what we're saying is important, man.
Right.
Yeah? To hell with the views, you know, we might get 20, 10 views. That don't mean nothing. What we're saying is important.
Right.
But the prophecy said what? The way of truth shall be hidden in the last days, man. That's why we're well hidden. Really, it's the Lord that's hiding the word. Because a lot of you are undeserving of it.
That's right.
This word's been going out, teaching brothers moon cycles, when the Passover is to get right.
Right.
But they rejected it. So now the Lord is like, I'm hiding this knowledge from you now. Because it don't mean, hey, the reason why the Most High put these natural resources so deep in the earth is because Jake didn't see the value of it.
Right.
That's why it's so deep down in the earth.
That's right.
Because look at Jake in West Africa. Before Esau came, they didn't know the value of what they had.
Right.
That's why they'll just take all the gold and they'll give it to Esau for a little shotgun.
Yeah.
for a little liquor.
Right.
But yet Esau was like, right, these. Hey, when Esau went over there, the Taino Indians, you know how much diamond they had? They used to call it El Salvador.
Right.
That's what they called it, man.
City of gold, they call it.
Okay, the city of gold. The natives were giving Esau the gold.
Right.
And Esau would just give them a little musket gun here. But they didn't know the gold was worth more than the musket gun.
More.
That's the problem with our people, man. That's why the Most High hides the precious things deep down in the earth, man. You gotta dig deep to get it.
Right.
So we ain't gonna go out of our way to protect this word, man. Dig deep if you wanna find it, man.
Right.
Because when the Lord made it freely and readily accessible,
Right.
they overlooked it.
Overlooked it.
They didn't regard it. They were like, that's nothing, man.
Right.
Another hate group, another black power movement.
Right.
Yeah, go on now. I'm sure. Yeah. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. 6 and 9, yeah. 1 Corinthians 6.
1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
Right. Read that.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh?
Now the reason why it started off with saying unrighteous is because these are the qualities of an unrighteous man.
Right.
And it's going to mention one of the traits which a lot of you have, which shows us you cannot inherit the kingdom.
Right.
Because this is very specific as to who can inherit the kingdom. And you're not going to tick this box. Because a lot of you are effeminate as hell, man. And it's going to say it, but we want to hear it from the Bible.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators.
And notice it says, be not deceived.
Right.
So I said, don't even think the Lord is going to backtrack and say, you know what, I'll give him a pass. Because a lot of times our people like to bank on the mercy which they don't deserve. Because they're not even putting in any effort to be worthy to receive that mercy. Okay? Read that.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators nor idolaters.
Idolaters, you Israelites that like to, you know, go to the Roman Catholic Church and bow down to that white image of Jesus. You're an idolater, man.
Yeah.
And even the ones that love themselves. Some of them say, I don't believe in nothing.
Yeah.
I love myself.
Right.
They worship themselves.
worship
That's idolatry as well, man. Men shall be lovers of themselves and not of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right.
You're an idolater too, man. I think that's in Timothy, innit? 2 Timothy. Yeah.
Nor adulterers,
Nor adulterers, read.
nor effeminate,
Nor what?
Nor effeminates.
That's you brothers out there, like Shama Shawan said yesterday. You got a lot of brothers preparing for Valentine's Day.
holding balloons in it.
Holding balloons and flowers. You see a big Jake, man. Big scary
Let me
Jake.
say something. Yeah, I saw some big bollock jakes in shopping malls, yeah, picking up teddy bears and stuff, man. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? That's why I told the Sean yesterday that most of the jakes have been compromised, man. These women have compromised them, man.
They've been severely compromised, man. You see a lot of these Jakes, pigeon chest Jake, big chest, but yet he's a little effeminate boy inside that big body.
Right.
And how do you find out? When you start teaching them the statutes, they get all hurt. Oh, that's racist. That means you're effeminate, man. If this don't resonate with your spirit, then it means you ain't a real man. And that's how we know there's not many men in this city. Because the fact the word has been going out constantly and it's not resonating with none of them, it shows they're all effeminate. Only a real man can agree with this. Because the real gospel is only for real men.
Right.
It's only a real man can accept the truth, man.
That's right.
Only a real man can face the music, man.
Right.
And really, this gospel is like music to our ears.
Right.
And you know how it says, face the music,
Right.
face your demons. Yeah. Only a real man can face the music. And really, that's an idiomatic expression, man. For those that, you know, did literature back in uni. Okay? Read that.
Right, just like how Jake likes to dance to the bass, we can feel the bass line in these scriptures, in these precepts.
Right. Dancing.
No, it's spiritual.
We're performing up here, man.
Right.
Okay, we're performing in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. For those of you that like to do performing arts, this is the real artistry, man. Shakespeare ain't got nothing on the Bible, boy.
Original.
This is the original Shakespearean. And Shakespeare was an Israelite, by the way. Okay? Ain't no heathen gonna come up with theater like that.
Right.
It's like that Jamaican guy says, this is the original Don Duggar.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The realist.
No effeminate, nor abusers of themselves, with mankind.
Did you hear that? You faggots, man.
Perverts.
Abusers of themselves with mankind. That's talking about faggotry, man. And we're telling these flamers they're gonna be destroyed. They're getting mad at us trying to look for us.